Welcome to Soul Infused Monday. I am super excited that you're here with me today. And I know it always takes a few moments for people to jump in. So if you're actually watching the replay right now, leave me a comment below and say that you're on the replay. Say hello, click the like and love button so I know you're here. If you're live on the show, do the same thing, right? And while we're waiting for a few people to jump in, a random fun fact from Sonia's life just a few minutes ago. So as I was preparing for the show, I was tuning in. It's like, which color do I feel like wearing today? And I was like, I want to wear purple. So I put my purple dress on. And I was walking here in the living room and I was looking at my paintings and my neck is stiff. So if you think, why is she moving so weird? It's because I'm in pain. So I was walking through the paintings and I said to myself, I want to have a dress in every color of the chakra system. So I'm just sharing a random fun fact if you're just joining in. You're in the right place, Soul Infused Monday, with the topic, what to do when you absorb other people's energies. So I was walking in, saw this, and I said, oh, purple. And I was tuning in, I was thinking, I have a dress in red, in yellow, green, and in purple. So I only need a few more dresses, not that I need to, but I don't like wearing orange actually, but anyway, so I still get to get one in orange and one in turquoise. That's actually not true. I have a turquoise beach dress, only a orange and a blue one, the colors that I usually don't wear much. Anyway, so I just thought that it was a funny thought. And while people are jumping in, just a fun fact of my life. So I want to have 7 different colors of dresses, all representing the chakra system. And depending on which mood I'm in, I can wear the chakra color that I feel like. So I'm curious, what color are you wearing today? I'm starting this show totally different than usual. So which color are you wearing right now? What's the color of your top? Leave a comment below. I'm just curious, which color are you wearing on your top? And say hello. Okay, Darlene is here, hi, hello. Tina is here, looking amazing in purple, thank you, I love purple. Rahima is here. Hi, just talked to her. Okay, great. So welcome officially, Soul Infused Monday show today with the topic, what to do when you absorb other people's energy. And tune in, I'm gonna go over how to manage your energy so you stay uplifted and clear. Also gonna share why other people's energies and emotions are actually influencing you. And the number one thing to protect yourself from unwanted energies. And this is a huge topic, and I'm only gonna be able to scratch the surface like this, and yet I'm gonna give you as much as I can. And if you are new to my show and to me, my name is Sonia Bueno de la Torre, and I am here to help you love, know, trust yourself so you can live your most authentic, fulfilled, and meaningful life. So let's jump right in. Which colors are you wearing? I want to hear it. Hello, Emily's here. And if everybody who's just jumping in, she's like, what color, why? So you gotta catch the beginning of the show in order to know why I'm asking you which color you're wearing. Which color is your top? I'm black with green. Hi, Stena. I hope I said that correctly. Tina loves purple too. I know, I love it. Space dyed, Darlene, loose and pink. Okay, welcome from Chicago. Hi, Alyssa, missed you last week. Shara, hi, I'm wearing black. And Alyssa, love the high vibration purple shirt. Yeah, thank you, it's a dress actually. Soft pink she's wearing. Oh, I love those hearts, all the colors, love it. Okay, so enough fun. Let's go into the topic. So I'm currently running the Self-Love Bootcamp with 14 amazing women. And I've been talking a lot about boundaries, managing your energies. And one of the questions that I got from one of the participants was, how can we differentiate between our emotions and those we absorb from others? What can we do to not hang on to other people, onto emotional stuff from others, right? So I spoke into that, and I wanted to use this topic to dive a little bit more into it and share with you because it's such an important piece. And in my community, a lot of my private clients are actually highly sensitive. Some of them call themselves empaths. A lot of them are coaches, healers, and therapists themselves. And it's one thing that a lot of people really struggle with, is that they have the sense that they're so sensitive and so empathetic, and that they absorb so much from others, and they don't know how to handle it. And often it feels like we are a victim of it. Okay, so I want to speak into that, because a lot of people in my industry tell you, oh my gosh, yeah, if you're highly sensitive, that's just what it is, and you can't do much about it. And that's absolutely not true. You can totally do something about it. You do not have to be a victim of other people's energies, and you can use that for your own benefit, but especially for other people's benefit, because being highly sensitive, being an empath, being able to tune into other people is a great gift. However, if you don't know how to manage it, and if you don't have the skill to handle it, it can be a curse. So it can be a blessing and a curse at the same time. Okay, so I'd like to hear who in here consider themselves a highly insensitive person, an empath, whatever. I don't like labeling things in general, and at the same time it gives the mind an idea. So do you consider yourself as someone that absorbs other people's energies, or is it something that you struggle with? Would you like to know how to better handle it? Leave me a comment below, or click the like or love button. Tamira is here in green cargo shorts, black tank, black jeans in the whole house. Your whole wardrobe, I love it. Hi Tamira. Nicole is here, you are awesome. Love the rainbows. Thank you, Nicole. You are awesome too. Alyssa is naked. Woo! I love that. That's my favorite color. Okay, good. You see, I'm in a good mood today. So I'm getting a lot of likes and loves right now. That means that you're really resonating with this topic, and you consider yourself as a highly sensitive person, as I am a highly sensitive, highly intuitive person as well. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. And at the same time, I had to learn to manage my energy, because especially, I mean, either way, but especially if you work with people as a therapist, as a counselor, as a coach, as a teacher, if you don't learn this, you will get depleted, you will often feel depressed, you will feel overwhelmed, drained, and it can cause quite a few health issues as well. So you really, really want to use this high sensitivity of yours to make it one of your strengths instead of a weakness. Okay? Let me grab a sip of water. And if you're joining in late, it's all about what to do when you absorb other people's energies. We were talking about colors, and I was curious about which color you're wearing today. So leave the comment below and let me know which color you're wearing at the moment. So, first of all, I want to emphasize that everything is energy. Everything is energy. Therefore, every thought, every emotion, stuff, so-called emotional stuff, energy stuff. What I mean by stuff, when I use the word stuff, and if you say, hey, you got to clear that, it's really debris. It's other people's energies, it's electromagnetic frequencies, it's things that are out and about that affects us. It's like when you have a desk and for a period of time you don't clean it, it accumulates dust, right? It's the same with your energy. Your energy hygiene is as important. So there is just stuff that is not even yours. So you want to really be clear and aware of what is yours and what is not yours, and clear that and take care of yourself. Take care of your energetical self every day, the same way that you maybe take a shower every day, or brush your teeth, or you eat. You take care of your physical body in some way every day. So you want to do that with your energy system as well. And therefore, you are so influenced by things. Have you ever been at a party or an event where there was a lot of people, and when you were going, you felt kind of okay, that you felt happy, you felt uplifted, you were joyful, and then you went into a group of people and your mood starting to change, and you feel like maybe heavy or anxious or angry, or something just changes and you don't even know why, and you think, what happened? I felt so good and now I feel like crap. Can you relate to that? Let me know if you can, if that's something you resonate with. And you guys are, oh, Kim is here, hi. I love your comments, wearing pink, I love pink. And I'm gonna go all of your comments as well later today. And if you have questions, please let me do. Yeah, okay, you resonate. Okay, you guys resonate with that, yes. So I cannot go deeper into this particular piece, but I also want to know I want you to know there's a difference between getting triggered and absorbing other people's energies. So I'm gonna tune more into the absorbing. But sometimes it's that something gets triggered in you and it's indeed yours. However, very often we are just absorbing because we are like antennas. We are like sponges. You cannot not. And I'm gonna repeat this, you cannot not influence or be influenced by others' energies. If you are aware of it or not does not matter, because you are a being of energy. So you can actually not. You create and you perceive and you receive and you radiate. So you're constantly in some sort of an energetical phenomena. So therefore you are influenced by it, and other people's energies and other people's emotions influence you because they get in resonance with you. Especially if it's something that resonates with you and you can, in some way you're dealing with it yourself, even though in that moment you might not be aware of it. Let's say you have sadness that you haven't addressed and you go somewhere and someone is sad, you will be more affected by it because you have like what I call like an open door, like a hole in your system, like maybe a wound that has been addressed or healed, and therefore you're more vulnerable to get affected by it. And sometimes it's just strong energies, and if you don't have like really clear boundaries and you don't have the awareness of your own energy, you will be more vulnerable to other people's energies. Okay, so that's why you are actually influenced by it. Just taking a breath because this topic is so huge. I'm trying to get as much as possible in a short amount of time, so I was like getting out of breath. So take a breath with me. And let me know if this is landing for you and if you can relate to it. And I just got distracted by an interesting comment here. Okay, so one of the most important pieces for you on what to do when you absorb other people's energies. First of all, you want to be aware that not everything is just yours. And it's your responsibility and therefore your power to take care of your own energy. So the most important thing is that you take responsibility of your own energy, because what I see often happen, and I was one of them in the past, is that we feel like a victim and it's like, oh, I'm so highly sensitive, or other people's energies are so bad. I cannot be around them, they're so negative. Or they're like, we put it kind of out there and we are the victim of it, right? So kind of like as if, oh, I cannot do anything about it, that's just who I am. I am just so highly sensitive, or I'm an empath, or I am, whatever you want to call it, and therefore we go into a not conscious intentionally, but victim state of disempowerment. So if you don't want other people's energies, if you don't want to absorb other people's energies, if you don't want to struggle or suffer from it, number one thing is you take 100% responsibility for your well-being and 100% of responsibility for how your own energy, what your own energy is doing. What are you letting out? What are you letting in? And that's easier said than done in the beginning, because you got to do the deeper inner work. You got to do the deeper inner work in order to clear the wounds, to seal the holes. Literally, we have like open wounds energetically, and then stuff can come in easily. You got to learn how to set clear boundaries energetically, that even if a lot is going on, you have a protective shield without closing yourself up. And last but not least, then, because it will happen, you will be affected by things. I still get affected by it. I'm very good at it, otherwise I would not be able to work with my clients so closely and in depth. And at the same time, I do sometimes absorb stuff, and then I get to clear myself afterwards. So you also need to know and learn how to clear your field and how to separate from your own energy. Okay. I've been saying a lot. Let me know if this is resonating and landing, and if you have a specific question. I said I only would be able to scratch the surface with this immense topic, but I love this topic so much, because if you only hear one thing today, is that you have the power to use this for a blessing, and that you can learn how to manage your energy, that you are not a victim of other people's energies. So therefore you want to take responsibility. You want to detach from that attachment of, ooh, that's just who I am. This is just how it is. Sometimes we are even attached to, oh, I'm special, and therefore I'm so highly sensitive. I absorb other people's pain, and that makes me feel special. So you want to do the deeper inner work that sets you free, so that you can use this for yourself and others in a very powerful way. So if the only thing you're getting out of this today is that you can completely work on this, so that you can really differentiate and also take care of your own energy, and over time, the better you get. I am very good with boundaries in the meanwhile, and I've been talking a lot about boundaries this month, and I'm still working on it, because I want mastery. Like as long as I'm on this planet, I'm gonna keep working on this, because it's just every time more freedom, every time more joy. And the longer I keep working on myself, the longer I really tap into grounding and centering who I am in a very strong core channel, the more I am actually protected without having to do too much, because it's in my being. It's on how I'm showing up and how I'm radiating, right? Okay. I am gonna check if you have any questions. I'm here for a few more minutes. And Dolene is saying, how do I get away from my own bad energy? It can be crazy making. Yeah, that's a great question. You can't get away from your own energy. You wanna shift your energy, if anything. And first of all, one of the things that you can do, Dolene, and anyone, that's a really great question, when you have whatever called bad, don't label good and bad. There's no bad and good energy. It's like an energy that is supportive right now, an energy that doesn't feel you uplifted, that makes you feel you're connected to who you really are, or there's an energy that is disconnecting you. So I wouldn't label it as good and bad. I would first see it, oh, I'm in an experience, accept it. Dig a little bit deeper, what's the underlying vulnerability, and then you shift your energy. And because I know you know more about this and some of the tools, I hope this was helpful, and otherwise just ask me a follow-up question next time we speak. And Dolene is saying meditate. Yeah, exactly, meditate. And here's why meditation. The type of meditation I teach, this energy-based meditation, it's about shifting your energy. You can meditate and you don't do anything with your energy. You can sit there and pretend you're meditating, or not even pretend. That sounds maybe a little judgmental. That's not what I meant. The word that I'm looking for in English is, you can sit and meditate and still it doesn't change anything of your energy, because the type of meditation you're doing is actually supporting that. So it's a certain type of energy-based meditation that will help you shift. Okay, so guys, I am super excited that you've been here with me today. I know this is a topic where I can go so much deeper, so much more to share. And yet I would like to ask you one thing right now before we bring this to a close today. And I will share something about next week. So stick here now 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. 2 minutes. Tune in right now. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, unless you're driving or cooking or something. And tune in, what are you hearing me say today that is really valuable to you? What is your biggest takeaway from this show today? Tune in. What is the one thing that's valuable and it's your biggest takeaway? And leave it in the comments below. Just do me that favor and leave a comment and tell me, what is the most valuable thing you're getting out of this today? What are you hearing me say? Hi, Laura. I am stuck in a toxic relationship. I'm suffering. I need to let go. Okay, yeah, I would agree that you do not want to be in a toxic relationship. And because this goes beyond this show, I invite you, Laura, to send me a private message. and I will give you a little bit of guidance so that I can support you. So if you would like that, just send me a private message, Laura, because you do not want to stay in a toxic relationship. I totally agree with you. And you can really set yourself free. So if you have more questions that I haven't answered, I will go through them and I will get back to you throughout the week. So please leave down below your biggest takeaway. Also, if you're on the replay, it means something to me, because then I know what is it, what do I get to speak more into, what is landing for you. It's incredibly important feedback for me. And last but not least, one little announcement. I'm going to be traveling next week, and I'm most likely going to be off the grid and most likely not be live next Monday. However, because you mean too much to me and I'm not going to leave you hanging, if I'm not able to join live, I will give you a Soul Infused Monday show in some other way next Monday, still at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern. So watch out for an email. Come back to this page next Monday, and I will be here talking about how to actually keep up your boundaries when you're on the move, because I'm going to be on the move and a lot of people are moving inside and outside, and I'm super, super excited to supporting you with that too. Okay, thank you very much for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, click the like and love button. Please share it with a friend and leave a comment below right now. Don't go away. Leave it right now with your biggest, most valuable takeaway for the day. Have a fantastic, soul-infused, amazing rest of your day. Much love.